Alright, Year 5, and welcome back. We're looking at the marvellous invention that is the light bulb. We're going to see just how the light bulb works. Okay guys, here it is, the light bulb as we know it. You've probably seen some light bulbs already. Let's have a look at the parts of the light bulb and see how they work, just briefly. Okay, first of all is the tungsten filament, certainly my favourite part of the light bulb. Remember this, I can guarantee you're going to be asked about it. I'm even going to go over it in blue just so you can see it. That's it, that's the tungsten filament, and it is the bit that the electricity passes through, and it manages to get really, really, really hot and glow, because that's what hot things do, they glow, but it still doesn't burn away. Unless you manage to somehow put too much electricity into it, and then it actually will just burn away. But generally, tungsten, and that's what this word is, tungsten is the type of metal. Filament just means a little wire. Tungsten filament can get really, really, really hot and glow without burning away. Okay, next you've got the glass enclosure. This just acts as a protection for the internal bits of the light globe. It can also just spread the light out a bit more nicely, this glass around it. Of course, the other thing that the glass does is keeps the oxygen out of the away from the tungsten filament, because fires need oxygen. So if we didn't have that glass there, then the tungsten filament would be able to more easily catch on fire and actually go away. Of course, you've got the metal rods there that I've drawn in as well, and they actually let the electricity travel up through the tungsten filament and out to the other side, of course, because remember, electricity is a circuit. It's got to go around the whole circuit, start at one end of the battery and come back to the other. Okay, down the very bottom you've got your metal base, and that's of course where the electricity comes in. And of course it goes out again as well. Okay, the electrons come in, then go out again. Of course, they've got to go all the way around. Remember, that's how electricity works. It's a circuit. It goes from one end to the other, from one end to the other. Now guys, I've just drawn for you the non-metal spacer. It's very important. Here it is, the non-metal spacer. And it's really an important part of the light bulb, because what it does is it separates the electrons that are coming in from the electrons going out. So I'll actually just, I might just colour it in green for you because you can't really see it. So there's the non-metal spacer. Okay, it's plastic. And what it actually does is it separates these red lines that I hope you can see. This is the wire that goes into the light bulb and takes the electrons up to here. So it separates that from this one here. Okay, you can't have them together. You've got to have a separate wire for the electrons coming into the light bulb and for the electrons going out. Okay, they can't just be coming in and out on the same wire. That wouldn't be a circuit. So the electrons here, they are down the bottom. And here come the electrons. Here they come. Right, they come up the wire here, and they go up the light. Right, all the way through. Light it up. They keep going down the side, and then they come out again. And of course they are separated by this non-metal spacer here, that the electrons that are coming out, and the electrons that are coming in are both separated by the non-metal spacer, so they don't just mix into each other and cause a short circuit. Remember, you have to have a separate wire for electrons coming in and a separate wire for electrons coming out, and the non-metal spacer allows that to happen. And it's important to remember the non-metal spacer is actually above the metal base. The metal base is down the bottom here. You can't see it well. I'm just going to draw it in there. But the non-metal spacer is the green bit. Okay, the green bit that I've circled in red, and that separates the wire coming in to the light bulb from the wire going out of the light bulb. Okay, and if there's any questions, please see me. Thank you very much.